Hello friends, and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, I'm John, and this is Dice Legacy. So this is one that popped up in my sort of recommended on Steam, and I had a look at it and it looked pretty nice. Looked interesting, so I thought I'd give it a go. And as it was downloading, I thought I'd check to see if anyone else had done any playthroughs on it, so I could get some ideas. And lo and behold, Colonel Failey's done an episode of it. So yes, once again, I am stumbling along in the footprints of Colonel Failure. Still, we're going to plough on anyway. I did and ah about making this, but it is a really good game. It's surprisingly good, and based around quite an interesting mechanic. So, we'll start a new game. I've played a little bit of it, and when I say a little bit, I kind of got stuck into it quite heavily. It's quite addictive. We'll start with the main storyline. So we've got Escaping Fate. Lead your people to the discovery of an uncharted continent. Learn the truth and break free of the chains of fate. Okay, and this is the scenarios that you can select. Most of these are locked to start with, except for Stranded. We've reached the shore of an uncharted continent. We must lead our people and discover what lies ahead. So this is the main one that you have to do to unlock all of the others. As you can see, there are a handful of others to go through as well. So we'll go with, again, the main scenario. As you complete scenarios, you can unlock different leaders who have different abilities and skills and things like that. We will start with the Stranded King, because that is the starting one. And here we get introduced to the kind of core mechanic of the game. Everything is based off of your dice. So we're going to start with 5 peasant dice. That will become slightly clearer as we go on. We will set ourselves a standard challenge. We'll turn the tutorial off. Over here, this is important. There's different ways that the pause menu works. So you've either got no in-game pause at all. You can pause, but you can't do anything whilst it's paused. Or what we're going for, you can do anything you want whilst the game is paused. Time just won't continue. But you can set up your whatever you want to do. But that will become, again, more clear. There is a secondary mechanic that unlocks once you've completed the first scenario, which is a memories thing. So you can collect memories, and they have positive and negatives, but we won't go into that in this episode at all, because, yeah, we're just going to go the basic thing. We're basic. That's important. Experiment, be tenacious, be courageous. Yeah, you have to, basically. I will let this play through. It's only a couple of minutes long. There we go. Barely worth skipping, was it? So, we will pause. The first thing we will do is pause. Okay, so these are our dice. These are, if you have a look, that's what they have on their faces. Cogs, 2 sets of pickaxe and axe, a hammer, a sword, and a compass. So that's work, gather, build, defend, and explore. So, we've got a gatherer. We are going to put a gatherer over here getting wood, as it were. This is actually quite a good starting location. So we've got wood, we've got food gathering, we've got iron, and we've got multiple stone mines. That's pretty good. Okay, so we are going to start with, yeah, getting wood, as it were, again. These 3 then. We've got nothing to build, we've got nothing to fight, and we've got no exploration that we can do. So, we're going to re-roll them. If you look at the bottom, we've got all of them have a durability of 16 at the moment. And that goes down when you roll it. So we've got 2 more of these. I am going to get us some food in, and I am going to gather some stone, I think, and then we'll re-roll the builder and get a builder. So we'll re-roll the builder and get a builder. So we'll re-roll the builder and get a compass. That's no good. There we go, another gatherer. So I will go for some iron with them. So that's all of our dice set aside to do something. And you can see how long it's going to take over the top. So I will spin on. Obviously just spin on the game. I'll keep telling you what's going on. I've gone as fast as possible to get the dice back in. And then, there we go, 3 dice back in. Now they're used, so you need to roll them before they're available again. Over here, we've already got a building set up for us, which is the cookhouse. So if you put a die in the cookhouse with 1 piece of food, it will restore some of its durability. So let's re-roll these. We have a worker. We'll get more wood. Let's have a look at our buildings. We need a district hall because that's kind of our centre of operations. And I quite like to put it... There would not be a terrible place to start with. All of these resource things, so the trees, the food, the mines, they are all finite. So that wood has 21 left in it. That has 21. That has 29. You can see they have the numbers over them, let you know how much is in each of them. So... yeah, they are all finite, so you have to keep moving forwards into the fog. So, buildings. Yes, we need a builder, so pop a builder in there. We'll re-roll the sword. Gatherer, we could do with more. Yeah, I'm going to put the gatherer on there, and we'll spin on, get a couple more dice back in. There we go. Re-roll those. Okay, so we've got a worker one, so we can start clearing some of this debris down here. This is going to get us food, and I think these are... this one's wood. That's also food, so we'll get some food in from there. But we have our second builder, so we'll put that one on there. Speed up again. There we go. One more in. Now, so 3 more dice back. Another worker will get some more food. More wood. We will spin those. We will get some wood in from there. We'll get some wood in from there. We'll spin this one. Builder. I don't think we can build anything yet. Let's have a look. This is our build menu down the bottom here. So, essentials, house, school, cookhouse, district hall. We already have a cookhouse. We'll need more, but that's fine. Let's pause that for a second, because I think we got some dice back in. Yep. School converts peasant dice into citizen dice. If we have a look up here, there are multiple banners for different types of worker. We got peasants, we've got citizens, merchants, monks, and soldiers. Yeah. So the school turns peasants into citizens, and then there are other buildings that turn citizens or peasants into other types of dice. And those other types of dice have different things on their faces. So the thing with citizens is they get research, merchants get trade, monks get bless, and soldiers get I think it's burn down, it's pillage settlements is their special skill. We can put in wheat farms. They cost 2 wood, so we'll wait a second. That would be good to sort of start producing our own food rather than having to scavenge or hunt. A steam generator is going to be essential when winter comes. Okay, let's spin these then. We'll get some iron in and we'll get some more stone in, I think. Right, and I'll spin on until we got some resources built up. Okay, spun on a little bit, and as you can see, our district centre is complete. And it's telling us we need an explorer. So we'll grab an explorer dice and pop it in there. And in 40 seconds time, that'll open up a bit more land for us. Now, we have some wood, as it were. I would like to build a house. And I'm going to chuck it right out of the way over here. Partly because I saw other people do it when they played through. And partly because it's just a good idea. You just tuck it out of the way. Because it doesn't need to be anywhere near the rest of your settlement or anything like that. We are going to need more wood. I don't want to completely destroy these two forests if I can at all help it. Because what I want to do is be able to open up around here and get access to these forests for wood. And keep those because we will eventually be able to build a herbalist hut. So that will supply herbs if we put it near forest. And that means we're not allowed to destroy that forest, basically. Another explorer die is no good to us. A builder, however, is perfect. Okay, so we'll spin on a little bit more. We'll get this dice back. Builder, no good. You are. There we go. Oh. This is why you need the pause. Because you'll suddenly get a whole bunch of dice landing in your tray and you'll have to figure out what to do with them. So, more collectors. I'm going to put one in there. I'm going to put one in... How are we doing for everything? We need more iron. Right, I'm going to put the builder and the explorer in the house, and they will provide us with another peasant dice. This one is a collector, so I'm going to go for stone. Yes. Okay, there we go. There's one back. We'll put it on play. There we go, and there we go. Right, next, this is now ready, so we can put in any die and 2 gold, but we don't have 2 gold. We get that from mining. I am going to put in a wheat farm, however. Right, next I'm going to move towards the mill, so we need wood for that, I think. We've got enough stone, we just need wood. Okay, so our house is completed. Let's pause. So those 2 dice are exhausted, obviously, but we have a fresh dice. We don't have any building projects on, so we'll spin them all. Okay, so one of those can go in there. We need 2 to activate it, to let it work. You go in there and you go in there. We are looking for more gold, please. You can go in there. Right, this die, as you can see, is almost out of durability. So I'm going to pop it in the cookhouse with some food. And in 15 seconds' time, it comes back with its durability at least partially restored. Now we can see this field is completed and it's, you know, ploughed. So we'll put another 2 in. We do now have gold. So I'm going to put the explorer dice in. It can be any type of face. It doesn't matter. Just the type of dice is important. And 2 gold. And this will set this district centre to be a peasant district. And later on we will get upgrades to that district. Okay, now you can see this has grown. So it'll just need 1 more. Right, what do we want? Wood. Definitely want wood. How are we doing for iron? Good enough. Right. This is a steam generator. This is going to help keep people warm during the winter. I'll pop you in. Let's have a look. Yes, all that's gone. I'll pop you in there for now. What are we going to do with you? Stone, whilst we still can. Stone and iron. Right, we need a builder and we need... I'm just going to keep rolling until I get a builder. Or, there we go, you'll do. In there. Slow things down. Builder, there we go. Right, and you 2 can go in there and get us a new dice, please. Right. See, it's all happening. Ooh, I forgot. now this is open, we can see up here. So we've got ourselves a little village. Let's have a look. A moderate encampment. Exploration could be dangerous. We'll need a good explorer. They seem uneasy about our presence. Okay. And we are close to this wood up here. So we'll need another district centre. Probably out here would be the best place. We've also opened up a ruin that we can use an explorer in. Okay. You're nearly out of durability, so we'll pop you in there. And we'll use you to get some more wood in, please. Okay, so that has built ourselves a steam generator. Now, as you can see, it has a range on it, and everything within that will be protected from cold during the winter as long as the generator is burning. But it does go through wood, so we need ourselves a fair selection, stockpile of wood. Explorer, let's put an explorer in there. We will re-roll everything there. Chuck those in there. Right. So the ancient ruins. These appear to be the ruins of an old temple, now taken over by plants and weeds. It looks like it could collapse at any minute, but something of value could be inside. We've got a medium success chance, so nothing. Run away. Right, that dice is now wounded. So if he gets wounded a second time, let's pause that. If he gets wounded a second time, it will die. Which is less than ideal. We don't really want that, obviously. I'm going to put you in there. I'm going to get you making food. Right, let's have a look. We only have a maximum of 12 dice, by the way, and that's all you ever have. So you have to kind of figure out what you need. And speaking of what we need more wood. That's no good. Okay. I will spin on probably until winter hits, or until we manage to unlock something particularly interesting. Well, there you go. Almost immediately we got a warning saying, it's getting colder. Winter is approaching. Soon our fields will be frozen and venturing in the wildlands will be dangerous. We need to make sure we have enough wood to burn in our steam generators. We must survive. Understood. Okay, well, we'll pause that for a second. I'm going to take this die out of here, I think, because I don't think we're going to be able to get another crop out of that field before winter hits. Really, I've locked these two dice here, so they won't roll. No use. There we go. I'm going to try and get some stone in before it gets too cold. You can see up here, we've got the temperature. We're at the end of summer, and we get down to here, and there'll be a chance of our peasants freezing in their workplaces if they're outside of the range of the steam generator. So we're going to be restricted in what we can do over winter. So, yeah, that's where we are. So let's speed up until we get a couple more dice back. There's one. Okay, we'll pop that in with some food. And spin. Spin, thank you. Builder, no use. Gatherer, okay, let's get some more food in. As I say, we are going to want another district centre over here. But that's probably going to have to wait until summer starts again, honestly. Because we're going to need all the wood we can get our hands on for the generator over winter. So wait a few seconds for that. There we go. We'll pop you in there. We will lock you, I think. But we will gather more wood, and what will be useful? Iron would be useful. We will gather more iron. Right, and I will spin on until winter. And winter has fallen. It's going to snow. That means that around our... Oh, here we go. Our council has popped up. I'll carry on that sentence in a second. So, we've got new laws proposed. Wheat farms inside peasant districts work in winter as well. That's really good. So as long as we can keep it warm, that'll be fine. Mandatory mining. At the start of every season, obtain 2 stone or 2 iron for every mine inside peasant districts. But as I've said, mines do run out, and surprisingly quickly. So that's not as useful. Increase the resource gathered in all locations inside peasant district by 1. I don't think that applies to things like wheat farms, though. That's, again, anything that can be gathered from the location, which all run out. So I'm going to go for greenhouses. So, the temperature is dropping. Currently, we have a 5% chance of freezing. We've got a few seconds left for the last couple of dice to come back. There we go. So pause that. Nobody is frozen, which is nice. Okay, I'm going to fire up the steam generator. So as soon as I unpause, that'll take 6 seconds to ignite, and then it'll supply heat to the surrounding area. So, roll the dice. We have 2 of these. Now, because our wheat farms are going to be working, because they are inside a peasant district, we can put those in there. And now we've got a lot of builders, a lot of gatherers. This one, I'm going to risk putting in the cookhouse. The cookhouse is well outside of the range of the steam generator. So there is a chance that this dice will freeze. This die will freeze. Food, iron, stone, and iron. And you can go and get us some more wood, because we're probably going to need it. Okay, so let's speed up. So that range there, no one is going to freeze to death working there, which is where most of our people are working, or most of our dice are working. Looks like our dice down here did survive. Now, what I can do is actually build a cookhouse up here somewhere. But I'm going to wait until one of these resource points is destroyed through overuse. Let's get some more wheat in. Right, let's have a look. We can now afford the mill. So I am going to put the mill in. And I'm going to put it in the district here. Again, takes 2 builders. I'm going to risk putting that die in there. With some food. And we might as well keep farming going. Right, let's pause for a second. I've built up our population to 8 dice. Oops, I've just knocked my microphone. I do apologise. Yeah, I'm going to risk that. I'm going to put in a school just there. I think. I mean, I have. Not much use to me, I'm afraid. Okay, well, I will spin on until the mill and the school are constructed. Okay. Here we are. I have got it paused. As you can see, one of our dice down here is frozen. Nothing we can do about that at the moment. Later on, once we've got ale unlocked, we can brew ales and serve them in a tavern to those frozen die, which will then unfreeze. Or we can wait until summer starts and they'll unfreeze. They will lose some durability, but they'll be fine. Okay, but we have our mill complete. So we'll use 2 of our wheat and start milling that. Our school is also complete. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this die, pop it in there with 2 food, and that will give us a citizen. And we'll see what's special about those in a minute. As you can see, the food place down here, the hunting ground down here, has been exhausted. So that has gone. I'm going to get some more wood, more iron, more stone. And I am also going to put some more wood in the steam generator. Now, let's speed up. I'm not going to use... there we go. I'm not going to use the dice as often over winter. Purely because it's going to be more difficult to bring them back up to durability. Bring their durability back up. Because our cookhouse is all the way out here. As I said, I could build another one, but it uses wood and we don't have a lot left. So, this is our citizen die. So you can see it's got two operate faces, one with a subscript 2 in the corner. That's its die rating. So that counts as 2 of that particular symbol. So with the crop field, for example, one of these dice on that face would operate that on its own. You can later empower dice and build up that rating higher and higher as far as you... I think it's about 4 for soldier dice, something like that. But again, for things like this, really 2 is all you need. Building, maybe 3. Yeah, I don't think it really needs much more than that. But again, you also have building and researching. We can't do any researching yet because we need... Where are we? I can't find it. Where is it? There it is. I'm being blind. The workshop. That's how you unlock new technologies. So I'm going to spin forward until we've got enough resources in to get that unlocked so we can see how that works. That might bring us to the end of winter. I doubt it, but it might do. Okay, still in winter, and I've decided to take a risk. We are clearing out this wood down here, and we'll use these woods over here for the herbalist. That seems more sensible, because we just need the wood now. I'm risking these dice here. That one's alright. That one's alright. Okay. So, I've let the steam generator burn out, basically. Because I want to conserve the wood we have. I've got these two over here. They're already outside of the range of the generator, so they may freeze on the way back. Nope. Oh, one of them froze. Not too bad. But we have 12 wood now, so... where are we? What was I looking for? The workshop. We'll pop a workshop in over here. We need 3 builders. There we go. We also have 9 dice now. So we'll spin that up, and we are also going to pop in another dice into the school here. Now, all of these risk being frozen. One got frozen, I think. Maybe. Alright. Winter is coming to an end, so we'll spin on until then. And there we go. Winter is over. The snow is gone, the weather's getting warm again, we made it through our first winter. Now it's time to move forward and discover what lies ahead. Okay, well, let's pause it for a second. We have the council meeting again. So at the start of every season, obtain 2 wheat for every wheat farm inside peasant districts. That's not bad. Workshop requires 1 less research. That's very good. Every building that allows a die to be converted into a different class requires 1 less resource to operate. That's not bad either, but that's very good. That's just general. That's not within a particular district or anything. So I think we'll go for that. So, as you can see, let's pause it. That has changed the mood of our peasants. Because we didn't take one of the peasant suggestions, their mood has dropped, but citizens have increased. We currently have 3 citizens, and as you can see, our workshop now only needs 2 books to study in it, which is lovely. So let me just arrange all of these where I want them. We'll spin those. There we go, there's 2 books, that's exactly what we want. But let's pop you up. What do we want? Stone or iron? Stone. But let's pop you in there. So that will start researching. Takes 80 seconds, but that's fine. We'll spin you again. Not a lot of use. We'll put you in the cookhouse. You can get some stone. Now, what do we need? Just 6 wood. We have 6 wood. So I'm going to put in another district up there. And we'll wait till we get some more builders in. But I'll spin forward until the research is complete. Okay, I've sent an explorer dice out to this encampment here. So we'll see how they do in a few seconds. We've got some more stone in. There we go. Encountered a small encampment. The population seems peaceful and lost in adoration of some kind of deity. Our explorer says that building some sort of relationship with them could be possible. Interesting. Okay, so they are priests. They're currently apathetic, but we can either build soldiers to demolish their encampment, or we can build merchants and trade with them. Let's pause. Right, we've got 8 seconds left. Let's spin on till this district is done. There we go. Right. We need an explorer, which we have. So we'll chuck the explorer in there. And that will open all of these trees up for harvesting, which is nice. Now, our research is done. We have 2 knowledge points. So if you open the technologies tree, these are all the technologies. As you can see, there's a fair few tiered here. The gathering ones increase the amount you gather from various places. Production, amount of food you can produce, and things like that. Civic, the cookhouse, restores extra durability, which is very, very good. And you get various things to reduce fire, increase the duration of your steam generator and things like that, so it saves on wood. Yeah, lots of good stuff. Then you've got military, so you can build towers and academies and all that sort of thing and increase your military might. Economy, you've got markets and traders and mercenary guilds and all that sort of thing. Religion, you've got monks and temples, all sorts of stuff. Lots and lots of stuff that I've never got past tier 2, I think. Never needed to go past tier 2, but yeah, there's lots there to research. What I'm interested in at the moment is this one, manipulation. Unlock the enhancement chamber. Empowers the upper face of a die. So that gives you a +1 to whichever the face is upwards when you put it in there. We are definitely doing that. And it also restores durability, which is nice, so we'll grab that as well. Now, to build that, we need 8 wood. So, I will collect those resources. And I will come back when they're done. Well, here comes trouble. A terrified peasant screams for help. Somebody is attacking our settlement. Who and why? Rumours quickly spread about the others. We are not alone. A dim light, screaming men with torches. We must stop them from setting fire to our settlement. Oh yes, I think we must. Let's pause it. We need a sword. There's a sword. So as you can see, we've got an incoming arsonist. It needs a sword to defeat. So if we hit play and we can drop the sword on it, and it will be driven off. And our sword was not wounded. Our die was not wounded. That's nice. Okay, we've built up some more knowledge points. So let's have a look there. I'm going to get increase wheat produced by wheat farm by 1. And increase food produced by mill by 1. Then I'm going to get cookhouse restores 4 extra durability, because that's nice. And then I think it's probably a good idea to unlock the tower, because that passively provides a sword phase. So you get basically a +1 sword within the range of the tower, which isn't great, but we can increase the range as we go up. So yeah, we'll unlock that. Now we want to build, where are we? An enhancement chamber. I'm going to pop that. Where am I going to pop that? I'm going to pop it there, I think. We need 2 builders. There's 1 there. We want to heal these dice, but we can spare that one briefly. Let's chuck you in there. What else? More wood. Thank you very much. More reading. Spin them up. We'll chuck you in there, and we will put you... getting rid of that one. I'm keeping these 2 forests here. Because I want to put my herbalist hut there. So it's within range of those. Up here you can see there is a pasture or a meadow that can be harvested for herbs. I don't know what the range on the herbalist hut is, but if I put it there, it'll be in range of at least 2 forests, so that'll be fine. Okay, let's spin on until our enhancement chamber is complete. And then we'll do some dice rolling. In fact, that's a good start already. However, we don't have any herbs. Oh, we've got more incoming. We don't have any swords either. Right, I am going to lock that one. Spin up the rest. Still no swords. I'm going to lock that one. Spin up the rest. There's a sword. Right. I'll wait till they're in range. I'll lock that one. I'll put that into heal whilst we're waiting. Right, let's bring this guy in and use that sword. There you go. Right, that's good. Hasn't wounded our die. I'm going to send that over there to pick up some herbs because we will need those for the enhancement chamber. I'm going to... yeah, to use the enhancement chamber, basically, you need gold and a herb. And that will empower the chamber, and you then put the die in it, and whichever face is showing when you put it in will increase its power. So, as you can see, the operate or work face already has a power of 2, but I want to boost our research rate, so we only need 1 die to run the workshop, because that will free up our other die. And we have another incoming, so you sort it out. Right, that die has been wounded. That's unfortunate. But we have a herb, so we can now fire up our enhancement chamber. And once our die is empowered, I will take this one back. There we go. Pop that one in there. And you can see, whoops, the little box comes up around it, and it floats in its little back-to-tank thing. And that will empower that die. So, let's put that in there. So that will produce us some more food, and we'll get the additional. Yeah, and I think we'll leave it there for now. I don't think I'll do more than a... I don't know. I was only ever going to do 1 episode of this. Oh, a noxious smell. A foul stench fills the air. Strange-looking figures are carrying putrid jars. Perhaps some kind of poison. We must stop them from spreading any sort of dangerous malady to our population. Well, I better lock that die first. Go on, attack it. There we go. And hopefully the die did not become poisoned. Right, we'll pause it there. And our other die is complete. So that, if we play on for a few seconds, there we go. That die now has a strength 2 to its research. But yeah, we will leave it there. As I said, I don't know if I'm going to do any more episodes of this. I might do. Let me know in the comments if you like it. If the video does well, then I'll do another couple of episodes, obviously. But this is basically the gameplay. As you proceed along, you expose more of the maps, and you'll uncover the settlement of the others that you then have to destroy, and they will keep sending attackers out against you. You can, as I said before, trade with villagers to get resources and gold. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, this is very much the sort of the basics of the gameplay. I mean, even, you can see looking at the tech tree how much there is that you can do. And if you look at the opening screens again, there are multiple scenarios, multiple different permutations of the game you can play. So it's got a lot of replayability value. that comes through play and unlock, basically. So yeah, I really enjoy it. It's a really, really good game. Really solid. The gameplay mechanic is good. It's fairly intuitive. You get the hang of the basics very, very quickly, but then developing your tactics, making sure you're not sort of stuck in one place and then your resources run out is important. Because as you can see, we've almost cleared this bottom half of the map of resources already. And that's after what? Maybe an hour's play, if that, 40 minutes. So yeah, it's really good. I really recommend it. But let me know what you think. Leave me a comment down below. Have you played it? Would you play it? Does it look interesting? All the usual stuff. Build the conversation, you know. But yeah, leave us a like and a subscribe if you've enjoyed it and you want to see more. And until next time, I've been John. This has been Dice Legacy. Please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe, and bye-bye.